Welcome back. It's another reading with your favorite embodied goddess, Nephtara. It's giving Start a Riot. It's giving Bigger in Texas by Megan Thee Stallion. Gotta go harder. Can't let these hoes think we're the same. Listen, you guys know why I call myself your favorite embodied goddess. Yeah, you guys know why I say that? I'm not the only embodied deity on the planet right now, by far. There's not a lot of us, but there's more than one, okay? We're gonna be coming out. We're coming out. We want the world to know. Gonna let it show. That's the time it is, you guys. Over the next 3 to 5 years, you can expect to see more of us popping up, popping out. I'm just one of the first to let you know what it is and what it's not. So, therefore, I consider myself your favorite way shower and guide. That's an interdimensional guide for those of you who didn't know. Okay, I am adept at traversing the realms, and if you're someone who likes to quantum leap, quantum jump, portal hop, I'm your guide. Literally. I'm a portal keeper, a gate guardian, and a key holder. So if you are a time traveler, a necromancer, or anyone who just for some reason thinks it's fun to go from realm to realm, you've likely encountered me in the other realms. Therefore, I know I'm your favorite. If you got through, it's because I let you through. You see what I'm saying? That's why I call myself your favorite. Little free game for you, a little free game. All right, let's get it in. I'm telling you, this morning, I woke up on riot time. Y'all, I don't even know what to say. I just feel like the ancestors, they out here. And I feel like they going whoop, 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 whoop at the Palo Santo. Y'all see Peachka coming out with a new drop, Palo Santo. If you don't know Peachka, you should find her and vibe. I got some labradorite and blue kyanite right here. Just boom, boom, sitting right here on the spread. But let's throw some runes out. Then we'll get some other crystal energy and some aura. So it's going on. Okay, Gebo gift. Like it literally jumped out. That's like, it jumped out. That's a gift. That is a gift. A gift from God. You guys know what that is? God. Your version of God might be different than my version of God. But this kind of gift is like when the divine shows up, it's a gift. Like you might not know what's going on, or maybe you do know what's going on. Maybe you need some help, maybe you don't need help. But either way, the divine decides to interact with you. It's that kind of a gift, okay? We have algae. I call it algae, but we could say algae for protection. Again, divine protection or sanctuary. And of course, it's been so long since I've had this Burkana. That's the mama. That's the mama, the mama. It's also for like birth, something new is being born, right? So this is like a new beginning. A lot of new beginning energy out here. So I'm really, really feeling this, okay? Let's get a goddess. Okay, we can use that deck, that's fine. That's fine with that, man. You guys have been hanging out with Freya this morning. So, I'm always like, I split the deck on benzoytin and mnemosyne, beauty in the past. There's Maya, there's benzoytin again. That beauty, I'm telling you, beauty is a really big deal right now. Hey, you guys, if you don't know, beauty is a spiritual weapon, okay? It is a tool that the divine uses to slice through default patterns. Beauty also can serve ego deaths like a mo. Like you don't know, it's a mo. Yeah, look at these two sisters. We had Focus coming out with Azurite last week. So we have Artemis, and we had Artemis yesterday or the day before. I'm not kidding. Artemis is really, really serious, you guys. Focus, and her sister Athena, knowledge. This is really big. This is a recurring theme for us, both the knowledge and Artemis. Yeah. I'm just looking back through my notes, because I take notes on every reading. So I'm just looking back, like, when do we have this? We had it, though. We had it last week. So I love to see it again. I love to see it again. And I love to see it again, like, sometimes. So I used to think when I saw recurring energies that there was something I wasn't getting. And sometimes that's the case. Like, sometimes the spirit is like, hey, like, come back, come back. It's like, okay, you didn't get it the first time. But also, it can also be that this is just what there is right now. It's recurring, so we we stay focused, right? We keep focusing, like, especially with full moon and Gemini energies where energy can be very scattered. I love this because it's like, no, stay focused, stay focused. And there is a knowledge. We definitely had knowledge come out before. There is a knowledge that is inside of us that wants to come out. Yeah? Okay, good. Let's take a look. Let's go with Artemis first, and then Athena. Number 4 and number 5. Like, you can't make it up. Like, been talking about alignment and things lining up. We're looking at it. We're watching things line up. Okay? Line up. 4, 5. So number 4 is significant. Number 5 is significant. Number 45 may be significant. I'm in my 44th year. 2025 will see me slide into 45, and I have big plans for my 45th. Big plans for my 45th. Oh my goodness, you guys. It's going to be like, oh, not only am I going to be outside, I'm going to be outside, but no one's going to be able to find me outside. That's the kind of outside I'm going to do for my 45th. To say I'm going to do it big is an understatement. I promise you it's going to be wild. I promise you I'm going to have fun. It's my 45th. I got to. Artemis says, in order to fully embrace the intentions you have set in motion and your current conditions, it's important to seize the moment. Now's the time you can truly make your mark, as the Greek goddess of the hunt, Artemis, will help guide your arrow. Surrender yourself to the process of whatever is calling for your attention. Immerse yourself fully in whatever needs your focus, and allow yourself the experience of deep, abiding trust. If you aim true and your heart is open and pure, grateful for all the bounty that surrounds you, your deepest desires will manifest before you like magic. Like magic. Okay? Like, y'all, right now what's calling my attention is literally my relationship with the divine. Like, that is what is calling my attention. Like, hey. I mean, like, it's intense and it's deep. So I'm with it, especially as an embodied deity. That is my business. It's a part of my purpose. It's a part of my task. It's a part of my soul mission. And I really couldn't make it in this realm without my family, you know, my divine family on the other side helping me. I wouldn't be able to make it here. Goodness knows humans are not supportive. Let's be fair. Humans cannot support the divine. Does that make sense? The divine supports humans. Okay. So, you know, I really heavily rely on the divine support that I receive from the other side to make it. And that's what has my focus right now and what I'm putting my attention into. Athena, the Greek goddess of intellect and strategy, says knowledge is power, and you are in a perfect position to gain greater clarity at this time. Your hard work is paying off, and everything you've learned about life has brought you to this moment in time. Your knowledge, logical choices, and intentions are aligned with divine will. Your intellect is keen, and your mind is clear. You know what you have to do. Right now, the world is making sense. You don't have to question or debate it. You can take things at face value. If you think it adds up, that's because it does. Have courage, my love. Your most precious dreams are within reach. The goddess Athena will help. Ashe. I love her. I love Athena. I think, let me remember, Lakshmi was the very first goddess that I remembered. And Athena was the second. And so I have a very, 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 very special place in my heart for both Athena and Lakshmi, for sure. For sure. You guys, right now, I'm feeling really deeply the color purple, even though I've got labradorite blue kyanite out here. Let's see what comes through. This indigo ray is like bumping. Yeah, I keep iolite, carolite, but let's see what crystal energy pops out for us. I hope you guys are passing a beautiful full moon, sapphire, a beautiful full moon in Gemini passageway. You know, this, I can't even tell you. Y'all, full moon in Gemini, the same day that Mercury stations direct in Sagittarius, right before we jump into the winter solstice when Big Daddy Saturn comes out to play, putting us in Capricorn season on 21st, the start of Yule. This year Hanukkah is on Christmas. When I tell you this is the holiest of holy seasons, I really hope that you are clearing out, purging, dioptes, the healing heart, really allowing yourself to let go of anything and everything that has been constraining you as we pass into the portal. This is a jump. Some of us are going to literally quantum jump from 2024 directly into where we want to be, directly into what we've been manifesting. Imperial topaz, confident manifestation. What am I saying right now? What am I saying? What am I saying right now? That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. Smoky quartz, earth light. That's what I'm talking about. And it's wonderful because like when you start purging everything out that doesn't serve you, you naturally emit light. And that's what I love about smoky quartz is one of my stones, you guys. Like, I don't know this. And ever since I was a little girl, me and smoky quartz, we've been hanging. Smoky quartz has come to you today. She's here to help you with emotional healing and the redefinition of your physical space. She's come to aid you on an already active journey deep into the physical self to find the light that gives you life. Once recognized, you will shine that fire into the darkest areas of self. In smoky quartz's embrace, the darker and more physical, the better to her. Darkness is a measure of light content, light that you can reclaim and use as fuel towards the goals and the happiness you've chosen for yourself. In the sacred embrace that is around you today, offer up all your darkest and most difficult and painful aspects. Leave no stone unturned. Let go and be free. Never again will you see physicality as separate from spirit, for it is the space of the supreme realization of the united oneness. When an aspect of your physical world weighs heavily upon you, see a rose, perfect, gentle, and delicate, for it shares the same origin and source of life. If you will allow this, your life can become a glorious work of art, paving the united path to the supreme oneness with peace, love, and joy. Affirmation for smoky quartz: my physical world is filled with light. Okay? I'm going to give you a little bit more smoky quartz because I really feel that this is like really, really, really important right now. Okay? So we're going to go a little bit deeper. Smoky quartz is a quartz crystal that has encountered radiation naturally in the earth. This has allowed it to darken and become a smoky gray to black color. Nice pieces hold the transparency and structure we expect of clear quartz, but its properties vary significantly, mainly due to its color and immense light holding ability. It's one of my favorite pieces right here. Smoky quartz holds great light and retains the most profound frequency of all the darker minerals on the planet, earning it the simple purpose of earth light and healing. Tied to this are many of the lessons it holds for us. Leading by example, it shows us that even the most mundane physical activities and manifestations hold purpose, and through their embrace and interaction, a chance for growth. The ungrounded, insecure, depressed, tired of life, fearful of change, and failure symptom picture that smoky quartz aids. It's unfortunately quite common in our world. Thus, it is not surprising that most crystal shops have an abundance of pieces. The darker it is, the more light it holds. With smoky quartz at our side, we have a constant reminder of the divinity that lives in physicality and the blinding light that we ourselves represent in the universe. Confidence in this is at the heart of the stone's work. It encourages us to let go of our past and continue our journey forward, focused with the thirst for life and the changes that it offers, without getting pulled off course by the smaller complexities. Smoky quartz, with its ability to ground the spirit and all of its characteristics into the lower physical chakras, creates an acceptance of others, helping one to find the path of equality, balance, and unity. This dissolves the need to compete and judge, leading to a peaceful, calm, and present person that eventually chooses a path of service. In old Atlantis, the high priests and high priestesses of smoky quartz were among the most powerful healers, holding a mastery over physicality that few other positions offered. Their healing ability with animals and plants was unequaled, and many revered people involved in shamanic practice and healing today are reincarnations of those beings. Hello. Smoky quartz is one of the most important stones worked with in the creation of Osiris towards the fall of Atlantis, and thus is a sacred stone of his, linking one powerfully to his energy and principles. Don't go to Egypt without smoky quartz. Elements of the sacral and pelvic areas of the body are relieved by this stone. It can help balance body fluids and may aid in the removal of excess radiation from the body after treatments. Again, the affirmation for smoky quartz: my physical world is filled with light. Wow, that's beautiful. I really can't stress enough how powerful smoky quartz has been for me. As a matter of fact, this particular crystal was gifted to me by another shaman after it's been in so many ceremonies. It's such a beautiful piece. You guys, I have a lot of smoky quartz. I can't tell you how much smoke. I'm big pieces, little pieces, but it's one of my favorite pieces. One of my favorite pieces. Imperial topaz. We've had this before, and I've told you before, if you can get a piece, it's not cheap. Okay? I'm a level, it is not cheap. But if you can get a piece of imperial topaz, get it. Get it. Okay? Few crystals on earth are able to hold the same level of light as topaz, and none match her ability to manifest it into the physical world. The presence of topaz is always a positive sign. If you're looking for a yes or a no answer, topaz is one of the most powerful yes energies. Topaz would ask you to trust yourself. Its presence is a sign of the right time and your ability to manifest on any level. Imperial topaz often signals a time of self-discovery through the birth of a creative, individual, and confident path. The place you are in within is the place of greatness. There are no limits but your own imagination. In the coming days, you may also receive more confirmation in the form of money or your measure of abundance. Create, manifest, and most importantly, feel, as the emotions are the key to topaz's energy and work. Make sure you're not blocking your emotions and are emotionally clear. For if you're not, the world you create will not be your own, as its creation will stem from a seed of fear. Imperial topaz also presents when you're being asked to lead or guide a friend back to his or her personal power or embrace your own. One thing is always true of topaz. Where she presents, the person that she has come to see always knows why she has come. The affirmation is, I confidently create my world. I confidently create my world. Beautiful. We have been reading for some time now about abundance and clearing the path for abundance, and I feel very, very strongly that both of those crystals just really echo that sentiment. Okay, we're going to get just a couple oracle cards out, and then we're going to go to some tarot. I feel the tarot cards are popping. They're like, we want to play, we want to play, we want to play. Let's get, let's see what comes out in these oracles. I don't really feel the medicine cards popping, so let's see what comes out. We want jumpers. I don't want nobody sliding. We ain't sliding in there. Let's jump. Let's pop. Let's jump and pop. Y'all know what it is. We still got full moon energy for another 24 hours. Pop it. Pop it, pop it, pop it. Pop it like it's hot. Pop, pop it. Y'all know what it is. Radical acceptance. Y'all already know. We've been here before. That's the eagle. Fighting the prey. A tidy house, clarity and organization. Dust devil, moving out of stagnation. Let's get some tarot out here. I would dig in, but I'm not going to because, one, I don't feel it's necessary. Okay, if that changes, I'll let you know. But I think that it is what it is. I think it is what it is. Okay. One, the number one. The number two. Again, things are lining up in order. Okay. 15, or the number 6, may be significance. And 18, or the number 9 for completion, may be significant. We know we're at the end of something. We know something is ending. We know we're tying up loose ends. We know that. Okay, we already know what that is. What kind of deck you guys want to use today? What tarot deck you want to use? Okay, let's get that deck out. Like most readers, I got decks on decks on decks. And listen, if you want to see me read with a particular deck, the link to my Amazon wish list is below. Check it out, grab a deck, send it through. I will read with it. I've been reading tarot since I was for over 20 years now. I've been studying astrology for over 20 years, and in spring I'll be opening up my astrology readings again. Again, for now, I'm just offering these daily tarot readings on YouTube and weekly podcast episodes on Apple Podcasts, Sacred and Profane Podcasts. March 2025, all of my services will be back. The apothecary will be back. My transformational courses will be back. Astrology readings, all that good stuff will be back. Okay? I'm just taking a break from one-on-one work right now and just doing collective service. But as soon as that astrological new year starts again in Aries next year, I will be back for your personal support and guidance should you need it. Okay? All right. Ten of Cups, baby. First card out. I mean, that just is what it is, y'all. It's just what energy is so sweet. It's so sweet. We got pop, 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 pop. Princess of Pentacles, Four of Swords. God of Wands, yeah. Something's been laid to rest. I'm not going to take them, but I see it. What you got? Who that is? Who that is? That just my baby daddy? Is that your baby daddy? Is the King of Cups your baby daddy? Is it? Is it? Princess of Wands. Now, who's that? You know who that is? Who that? The Keeper, the Fool. Somebody was reckless. Somebody was reckless. Like the Fool reverse. Somebody was reckless. Fool of Pentacles reverse. What was that? Oh, SpaghettiOs. You guys, I'm bringing the silliness because these cards are so light and so beautiful, and there's a story emerging. Okay, you guys can't see what I'm probably, this is the whole story. Now, I don't always take cards reversed. I believe in old school tarot where there's a story being told, and I got to lay out the whole story before I can tell you what's happening. Okay, but these four came out in reverse. Boom. Four of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Keeper, and the Princess of Wands. So I'm gonna show you them in reverse as they came out. I'm gonna turn them up right. I'm gonna tell you the story. Tell you a little story all about how my life got turned right upside down. All right, now somebody thought they was big and bad at some point, and they were reckless with how they approached the situation. They just were. They thought that they had more clout and more pull than they did. And now they're realizing that they don't. I mean, they just don't. And they are not feeling good about it. Okay? Now that's those cards reversed. They're not feeling good about the truth that is coming out. Queen of Wands. Okay. It's almost like this person was a princess. Lord Jesus, look at me out here telling the truth. Just telling the truth. This person thought that, look, I'm gonna be real. This person thought they was a prince, but they were really in princess energy. And then they come to find out that you're a queen. So now they real hurt. I mean, they feeling it's real hurt. It's literally in their mind not how things are supposed to be. So this is like the Hierophant in traditional tarot, but it came out in reverse. So unorthodox. This is not how things should be. Okay? In their mind, and I think this is something to do with gender, because of how these are coming out. In their mind, they should be the Lord Jesus. Y'all. In their minds, they should be the one. Okay? The Chariot. They should be the one. It's the Barrow in this deck. They should be the one. Making the decisions, telling how things are going to go, but they're not. They're not. And they do not like that. Okay? And this is like, it's giving wake-up call. The Tower isn't out here, but I feel it. And I think it's not out here because this is your reading. The Two of Pentacles reversed. Yeah. Yeah, and I think that throughout this situation there was some push and pull, right? Some back and forth about this, that, and the other, and who you know. I'm hearing Father knows best. Like, you know, who's really in charge? But now it is just Seven of Wands. It is just the Seven of Wands reversed. There's no argument anymore. There's nothing to argue. There's nothing to argue anymore. Princess of Swords reversed. There's nothing to argue. And I think, listen, Three of Pentacles. I think this is happening collectively. And part of what is happening is I think we're all starting to wake up to that there's a new paradigm, there's a new story, there's a new sheriff in town. But I think we're really, really, really starting to reckon with it is the divine feminine. It is the divine feminine. And it's not personal, it's just principle. Okay? And I think that's tough. It's like if you've been doing something the same way for a few thousand years, and then one day you wake up and that doesn't work anymore. As a matter of fact, what works is the opposite of what you've been doing. I mean, what do you do with that? What do you do with that? How do you, what do you mean Ace of Wands, Two of Wands? What do you mean that to make something work, I have to go in a different direction? What? That don't even, what? There's that 1 and 2 again. 1 and 2, boop, boop, boop. 1 and 2, boop, boop, boop. Tell you, things are lining up. And it's really as simple as 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 wands. Okay? Listen, it's really simple. If people want to celebrate, if you want to win, if you want to be victorious, you got to do things in a different way. You gotta let go and do things in a different way. It's not about Capricorn energy anymore. It's about Aquarian energy. It's about sharing. It's not about hoarding. It's about allowing. It's not about forcing. Okay? Okay. Oh, 6 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles to Emperor. Let me go ahead and throw this out here because y'all know what it is, man. Look at that. 3, 4. 5, 6. I think there are a lot of people who are really butt sore right now because they really thought that they were going to be the ones who were going to be, oh my God, y'all, 6 of Wands, the Hermit. We're about to end this reading right here. The Star. And Temperance. I'm telling you, that's it. I ain't got nothing else to say about it. I ain't got nothing else to say about this. The Hermit, the Star, and Temperance. Yeah, it's literally divine feminine energy that is going to it. It's only divine feminine. There is no other way forward but divine feminine. Let me try this again. Let me show you how this came out again. Cause y'all ain't see it. Y'all don't know what's going on. Victory comes from going within, understanding forces greater than yourself are at play, and balancing the energy. Balancing your energy. Balancing. And let me tell you, the only way you can get temperance is having gone through the Hermit. That's like 9 and 14. After you've come out of Hermit mode, can you have temperance, and then you can get to the Star. You see what I'm saying? It really is like 1, 2, 3. It's really straightforward. What did Biggie say? Somebody got to die. If I go, you got to go. It's got to change. And listen, this death is change. And it's not the tower change. It's not sudden change. This is change that is inevitable. This is change that was always going to come. This was always going to go out like this. This ain't, listen. And if you didn't know about this change, you just weren't paying attention. That's what this is. I'm going to leave this reading right here. This is really, I mean, it's just what it is right here. Let me get one of these dreamscape oracles because I'm not going to sit here and repeat myself. I'm not going to do it. Focus on what there is for you to focus on. Make sure your heart is clear. I cannot stress that enough. If you think you don't like somebody, you need to go sit at your altar right now and let that go. I didn't say go to church. I said go sit at your altar. And listen, my altar is in my heart. I got one in my home. I have a couple altars in my house. But my main altar is in my heart. You really gotta guard your heart. Okay? I mean that. I mean, if I was still coaching people right now, if you was my personal client, I would be in your face right now asking you what's in your heart. We would be doing ceremonies or getting your heart clear. That's what we would be doing right now in December. You know, as a shaman, I always do a personal ceremony for myself on the solstice. Me, and me. We go in. Me and my plant medicine, we sit down, we give it up. Okay? We do not go into the year carrying anything in our heart, anything in our aura from the past. We just don't do that. When I say we, I mean me and me and me. We a lot over here. We a full-time job. That's why we is we. Okay? I identify as a they, them because I'm so goddamn much. I'm serious now. Okay? We had this before. I'm going to bring it to you one more time because it's relevant. At the base of the world tree lives a serpent. He hungers and gnaws incessantly at the roots, seeking sustenance. He does not care that this tree serves a higher purpose, nor that the worlds connected to the tree require it to remain stable. Without the tree, the worlds break apart and fade away. The serpent hungers and desires to consume everything and anything that stands in his way. He stays beneath the soil, devouring roots in his path, awaiting the time when he will be released from the tree to reunite with his brethren. Beware of dishonest people. Stay the course despite the stress. You gotta watch out. You gotta watch out. You gotta watch out. Listen, I'm gonna leave this reading here. I'm sending you guys so much light. So much light. I don't have to send you love. You're already surrounded by love. I'm sending you light. Light to illuminate the darkest corners of your soul. Light to shine and break through all the egoic patterns of self-loathing and self-hatred that are residing inside of you right now. I'm sending you light to pick you up and carry you forward into a new beginning. And so it is. Trust your path, trust your process, and trust your purpose. Ashe.